Hello and welcome, Leo, my favorite zodiac sign. I'm a Leo. How are you? Today we're going to do upcoming for February overall reading. This will not be a love reading. Love readings will be out next week. We are going to do a giveaway for the love reading. So feel free to hit the subscribe bell because next week, whether you're single or not, we're going to give away one of our, we will start next week tallying the people. We're going to give away one of our heart tapestry. It's a flower sack towel. You can use it as a tarot cloth. I use one on the chakra readings. So if you're not single, you can go ahead and go to your correlating zodiac singles read and leave a comment. Otherwise, there probably will be some other, I will post it in some other videos. It'll be like general readings. I don't know if we'll roll out another zodiac before then or not. So just stay tuned for that. If you don't want to win one, you don't want a heart-shaped one, we do sell them in our Etsy shop. Etsy shop is posted in our About section. If you want to learn how to make one, you can go over to the channel called The Midwest Thistle, and I do DIY tutorials on a lot of different things. Working on a trash to treasure this week. That was 2, and we had that in the last reading. That was 2. That was 3. We're Leos. We're going to need a definitive flipper. Okay, it's not the first time this has come out tonight. Who was it? Aries. Was it Aries or Taurus, I think, was carrying burdens as the overall you're feeling burdened. Could be good or bad. It could be a lot on your plate, which isn't always bad. So, but we have the moon. So it's something is coming to light. Maybe it's coming to light whether that's good or bad. Maybe we're going to figure out that everything is on us. So what's making us feel this way? The 4 of Pentacles. So we are focused, maybe overly focused on our pentacles and our throne and the city behind us. We are Leos. Past outside influence, Knight of Wands. So maybe we have an idea. We have the Hermit as our focus. So we're focused on self. We're focused on trying to shine a light on whatever our problem is. And we've got some spilt cups. We've got fallout. I'm not sure how that's a goal. Focus. It's a goal or a focus. Nope. This is what we don't see coming. Sure hope this is your read, not mine. Oh. Nine of Swords. Our approach is the Nine of Swords. 4 of Cups. We're afraid of the 3 of Swords. But at the outcome, we do have 6 cups full of flowers. So we'll get some clarifiers. I like to get all the cards on the table, and then we roll back through and try to figure out the big picture. And then sometimes we don't get the answer until the ending oracle. There's Ace of Swords there. Okay, we're feeling burdened. We're feeling like it's all on us. Doesn't have to be bad burdens. Just means we have a lot on our plate. Leo center stage. We are service. We could be a service to, could be helping everyone else. What do we have at the moon? Okay, we're ready to expand ourselves or our situation, those around us. Friendly reminder, not a love reading. You can take it if it does resonate in love, of course. Take it how it resonates. Don't try to make it fit. Boy, you can see me really just shit panicking on my face right now, I bet. I'll be doing general readings all the time, and I'll be like, this is a good reading. Is this my reading? Is this my reading? I'm like, this is yours. This is for the other Leos. I did mine this weekend. Let's see. Okay, we're feeling rejected on the Four of Pentacles. We're feeling like we're not winning. We do have recovery at the Knight of Wands. There is hope in sight. There's always hope in sight. It's just tarot. It's not a prison sentence. Okay, we have acceptance at the Hermit, which is what we're focusing on. Maybe we're focusing on that we need to walk a path alone. Very much could be. And then we've got Five of Cups at what we don't see coming, and we have Wisdom. Five of Cups is just an emotion card. We are Leos. We have growth after the Nine of Swords. So I'm happy to hear that for me personally, which is our approach. Our approach is growth. External influence in the environment. We have Victim. So things haven't been going well. It doesn't always have to be a super dramatic event. We are Leos. Maybe we're just blowing it out of proportion. We do have confusion at the emotion at the Three of Swords. We are a conflicted group of Leos. But Leo is the most underrated intuitive of the zodiac, and we have joy, which we bring to everything around us. And there's some sunflowers in there on the Six of Cups full of flowers. Okay, I'm feeling a little better about your situation. So it's a little terrifying when you're a Leo doing your Leo reading. Okay, let's get serious. Let's get to hunting. Okay, you could be a service to others, or you could feel like, I mean, the wands, like I said, the wands of burdens go either way. It's not always a bad thing. If you're a Leo woman, you're only carrying 10. You could probably carry like 12, right? You're the leader of the pack. It's not your first day. You know how to serve. Okay? You'll get through it if you're a Leo. Whatever it is, you'll get through it. And you'll probably do it while looking fabulous. And you have the moon and expansion. So, again, you're like, this is only 10 wands. Bring it on. Bring on the burden. I don't want to jinx myself. But expansion, moon, bring something, something's coming to light, whether it's good or bad. It could be easing your burdens, whatever it is, work, career, home life, path, whatever you're trying to do in your life. You're focused on the Four of Pentacles. It's good or bad depending on your readers, but you feel rejected. I don't really so much as like feeling like your pentacles or what you're expanding on is going to be rejected. It's the influence that's caused it. You felt rejected. Maybe you wanted to work with a group of people. Maybe you wanted outside help and it was just all on you. You have recovery at the Knight of Wands, the influence affecting you. So you've had the Knight of Wands is the go for it card, though. The Knight of Wands is go for it. So if you're thinking of doing something else, go for it. You know me, entrepreneur spirit, go for it. Whatever you want to do, go for it. You've thought about it. This is the goals and the focus. Acceptance. You accept that you're cherry and you make cherry pies and you're okay with that. You could be, you know, just accepting the fact that you have burdens, but what you don't see coming is wisdom and the Five of Cups. But the Five of Cups is 3 spilt cups, and he still has 2 behind him that could be full. So you could be hurt by feeling like everything was on you. And maybe you're feeling more burdened than you actually are. Maybe you're not really, like, maybe you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You know, the first is in a week and rent's due and I have no idea what I'm going to do. Because this was all just, you know, it came to light of the moon real quick and it was all just thrown on me and I wasn't expecting that extra burden. It's fine. My house sold. It wasn't like I was like, oh, everyone's going to think I have a shitty roommate or a shitty boyfriend. No, the rental I live in sold. It was owned by a friend, work colleague, something, and then it was sold. And now, yes, they'll let me stay. Yes, they're helping me out to let me stay. But now I have to crap out a bunch of money rather quickly. So I'm feeling a little victim, but anyways, we're not there yet, and this is your reading, not mine. If you'd like to donate to the rent fund, it's in the About section. I've never plugged it in any videos, but today I have managed to work it into everyone, but every time it's been like a funny, like, it'll all work out. I have all the faith in the world. And faith is the most powerful manifester, and faith that it really will all work out. So you have to put the work in. We're Leos, right? We have the ability to sleep for 23 hours a day and still manage to get up, slay a beast, and feed the whole family. If you're a lioness. Okay, I'm so sorry. I can't help but let my personality shine through in this. Okay, so we have 9 of Swords and we have growth. And that is at the how we are focused. We are focused. Wow, did I not just say that? You know, the 9 is not necessarily you're being stabbed right at the moment, right? Because it's not the 10. But it's being upset about it. It's worrying. It's not being able to. They're not sleeping right now. They're sitting up crying. But growth is on top of that. Growth is the forward movement. Growth is the. I always think the first round is like what we're feeling or maybe past, and then the second round is how we're dealing with it and how we're going to move forward. So, we do have external in our environment we have the 4 of Cups. It depends on the card, you know, but we do feel butthurt. Whatever happened to you. This could be your same exact scenario. You could have had your roommate. You could have given them the fucking rent and You could have given them the rent and then they didn't pay the landlord. Could be, I mean, it could be that, you know, whatever the case. It just could be something with friends putting it all on you, family putting too much weight on you. You did have the service there. You know, it's not always financial. So, anyways, but we have the Four of Cups and Victim. So you're obviously upset about Three of the Cups, but we still have that divine intervention, that faith, that little cloud of faith cup coming at us. Maybe we just can't see it right now because we're too busy pouting about those other cups. We do have confusion at our hopes and fears because we're worried about something, obviously. We're feeling a little stabbed. This doesn't always have to be a three-way or whatever dark reader wants to read this as. It's just hurt, conflict, you know. Betrayal isn't always some horrible thing, you know. It could be an honest screw over, I guess. But you have confusion at that. So you're clearly worried. Maybe you're worried a cycle. You could be worried a cycle is going to repeat itself just as well. Sorry, I know I've been really sarcastic in this, but I'm a Leo. And so, you know, Leos, we're in our head. We're outwardly confident, but also, like, I think we don't get enough credit for being caring, compassionate people. I mean, we are the lioness for a reason, and she does lead the pride. I'm not even an animal or a cat guy. I was stray outside. I feed only out of moral obligation. I do not want it to come in my house. I already have 2 cats I don't want. I said what I said. And then at the ending, we have 6 of Cups and Joy. So I would say overall, maybe we're worrying over nothing. Maybe we're feeling overburdened. And it's all going to work out. Because we've got growth, got wisdom, recovery, acceptance. Could be just accepting that we just have to let it play out, really. Sorry, that was too many. I'm going to give a shuffle. Okay. As good as an ending oracle. Sometimes that's the final answer we need. It's surely the final card we're going to get. I did end up with a couple that were 2 so far for this group of February readings I've been doing. I'm going to take 2. I'm going to take the 2 that flipped because we've been doing it all day, so we might as well keep doing it. Also really funny, and I'm going to have to say it every time. Gemini on the first card out, it was 2, like on the beginner card. And so I took it to, like, you know, for both the Gemini's personalities. We're totally making fun of all the zodiac signs tonight. So, like, it's a Leo read. It's just between us, guys. I try not to get too harsh because, like, you can tell when someone really got your mane in a whatever. Anyways, okay. This is good. We needed this. We're Leos. What do we care about the most? Home, stability, our family. Not vanity like everyone thinks that we do. Okay, so we have new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. And a new start is coming. So if you're a Leo, you know how to ride the wave. You know how to hunt. You know how to go. You know how to go without to make that happen. I've got all the faith in the world in both of us because we're Leos. And yes, if this resonates, always forget to say stuff like this. If this resonates, drop a comment, drop a bomb. If you're just a Leo, drop a Leo type emoji. Anything helps. Love it. Love you. Best of luck with whatever is ailing you, and best of luck with what is ailing me. And that's it. I will see you guys next week on the love reading. I will post some probably random, just general energy ones. I'm a huge fan of my 7 and 7 chakra that I did this weekend. I was like, 7 chakras in 7 minutes. Maybe we'll do those for the zodiacs. It was just something new I tried. If you see me keep looking off to the side, it's because I have like so many different decks, and in every single deck, the Celtic cross is laid out different with different meanings. And so I was getting really frustrated because I was confusing myself. And so I went back to the OG original basic Rider-Waite deck and looked in that book. And then I wrote out my own, which correlates with that. But so I had laid it out. Even the order of the way they lay the cards is different. And I was like, this makes no sense. No wonder I was getting so confused. So if you see me looking, I'm absolutely checking my notes. So I'm a Leo and I'm confident, and that doesn't bother me at all. Okay. 'Cause I know how strong I am. Anyways, thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm not going to dig it out for this, but I do have a really cool thing that I made. Maybe I'll try to do it in one of the next Leo reads. I did a Leo rainbow with just the fire colors, which could be for any fire sign, right? So I thought that was fun, and I'll do a tutorial on that, too, for the other channel, the Midwest Thistle. If you're into DIYs, tutorials, I teach women how to use tools. We're slowly getting into it. I refinish everything. I curb score stuff all the time and redo it, tear it apart, repaint it. Whatever. I love it. That's my passion. So that's on the other channel, the Midwest Thistle. Again, if you want to just purchase these and you don't want to come back to win them, I'll get some up in the Etsy shop this week. And I'll probably try to announce it on this channel every time I update the Etsy shop. But there's plant hangers, jewelry. There's some bomb vintage 90s purses. I need to get the bangles in. I used to have a vintage boat, Rock and Roll Gypsy Oddball Boutique. And so anything that I can put within Etsy standards up on there, I put in. But I try to play fair and by the rules, legit. So if it's not actual vintage and it's not handmade, it does not go in my Etsy shop. So I'm sitting on a whole nother stash. Once we get enough people on, I actually have some super awesome clothing from the boutique that I would love to sell. And so that'll roll out eventually. But thank you guys. Leo Pride, love you, and we'll see you in the next one. This was the funnest one yet, even though I totally panicked for a moment there.